It is Friday. Oh, driving, miking up, getting set up. Good, we're rolling. Was on the phone with Graham, so starting this 4 minutes later, which is a-okay, because I had the thought, I'm like, dude, what if I take 5 minutes of the drive and enjoy it, and then record the second five? Man, I'd probably have more good thoughts to share versus hopping in the car and making my brain start fresh, you know? But there will be a last day you do anything, and I say that because we have adored and been so blessed by a babysitter named Marta. And Marta is at our house right now with the kids for the last time, like probably scheduled, on like a weekly basis and all that. Which is a sad thing, man. She loves my kids not as much as I love them, but again, probably really stinking close. So she, I believe, is late 50s, early 60s. And she came in crying, and I'm like, oh no, this is not supposed to be like this. But it's true that there is a last day for everything. And again, we love Marta, and Marta will always be a part of our little family. But with the way schedules are changing, we're not going to have to need her anymore. And as sad as it is to do it, it would be crazy to say, oh, well, I'm going to be sad, so I'm never going to do it. Nope. This morning, one of the first things I had to do is rip some hostage tape off my mouth. And holy cow, talk about waking you up. And then I hopped in the shower before I forgot to, trim my beard. I don't like it this long, but when you hop in the shower, you're not going to hop back out. Yeah, anyway, and so this is longer than it normally should be. But yeah, talk about ripping the Band-Aid off and then ripping the nose tape off. But the last 3 nights I've gotten good sleep, so we're gonna keep that running and see where it takes us. But anyway, there will be a last time that you fill in the blank. It's kind of a weird thing, you know what I mean? I think I've probably experienced a good amount of last time you'll see this person, last time you'll be in this place. But yeah, then it gets deeper, there's a lot of last times. And it's crazy how when you know it's your last time, you're gonna treat it much differently than if you are not sure. Like, yeah, maybe this is the last time I'm gonna go snowboarding. You know what I mean? If you knew it was your last time, I'm sure you'd soak it in a lot more. But I think many times we don't know it's our last time, whatever that is. So what's the takeaway? It's really hard to do the live every day as if it's your last, because after a while, you're like, this is my last cup of coffee. Oh my goodness. It's so good. Right? You can't always do that. But you can appreciate the little moments and stop and just look around and say, this is a beautiful thing. Yeah, anyway, it is Friday. There's some cool stuff going on in our worlds. And reminded about that whole perspective thing. There's a school on our campus called Able for kids with learning needs, and man, you walk by those classes, and I think quickly you are humbled, and you realize, whoa, what are we doing here, people? What is going on here? All right, we got to get over without getting over. Okay. Focus on the drive. Okay, get back to it. Yeah, I don't know. I just get glimpses throughout my day where I'm like, man, the things that I complain about really aren't things worth complaining about. You know? Yeah, I think social media can remind us of that all the time of like, hey, I'm not starving, but there are people that are running around looking for food right now, and that's real, you know? You forget about it and you don't think about it, but then you see it and you're like, whoa. Ah, yeah. Anyway, if you got your health, you got your head and your heart, man, pretty tough to beat. So we're gonna jump into this Friday and do a couple good things, and we're gonna make the most of it. Okay, that's what we do. I got stuck on the Wordle, and I don't like getting stuck on the Wordle, but I'll circle back to it. The guy who created Wordle was named, last name was Wardle, which I think is pretty awesome. So if you play Wordle, think Mr. Wardle. Yeah, see this where. All right, bye, later.